Well, hello there. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. You know, somebody really wants someone to forgive them, but they do not know how to go about it. Yeah. So, I had so many cards to clear, go through, reshuffle. Um, and when you clear them and cleanse them out, it can take time, you know what I mean? And I go through cards, and as I circulate them, I have a giant thing that when I'm reading, as I use them, I just throw them in there because I got so many. I can just always go grab, like another deck. Certain ones I like to keep using over and over. It just depends. But anyway, um, this card is in one of the decks I've put away. I haven't used for quite some time. And it was out here, just out in the open, waiting to be seen. So someone wants some forgiveness. Let's see. Oh, I just split a deck I had down here on the ground. They feel like, well, they're sorry, okay, but the way that they're going to come at you, because whatever it is that they have done, they would rather not admit it to you. So they've been thinking about this because you've been upset with them. And they've sat back and went, well, I can just come back. I mean, I can apologize. Of course I can. But I want them to have clouded judgment. I want them to feel confused. I'm just going to use words such as, this, it was misdirected. Whatever it was that they did to you, whether it was words they said to you, whether it was an action. And they're going to try to say that you misinterpreted it. Yeah. This person now is going to be having an emergency here soon. Because this is not how Spirit said they're supposed to come towards you. Because once again, they're still not telling you the truth, okay? Oh, well, that's probably why. They were involved in this happening to you, collective, okay? Now, this poisoning could be in all kinds of different ways. Food, water, drink, like pills, chemicals. It could be, I mean, people are nuts. If they can get into your house and do stuff, and they're a part of these kinds of dealings that we've been, that have been coming to the surface for many of you, the lengths that people will go for money and clout. I used to not be able to believe it, but I can now because I've seen it happen in my own life. The lengths that people would go to and what they would do to get what they want, where money's concerned, assets are concerned, people's inheritances. It's very sad. But this person was a part of that. Okay? There's a Sagittarius here. Split the deck. There's a Sagittarius here. And there's an Aquarius. Whoops. So you got a Saggy and an Aquarius that were involved in this poisoning happening to you. Now, I don't know what degree this was, but one of them's a third party. Safety first. Oh, going to jail. Woo, they get the bell for that one. Yeah, going to jail. Guilty as charged. Yeah. All right, well, there we solved something for someone, right? Cool. They've been watching your money, your finances. They've hacked into you and, all that good stuff, right? Yeah. Oh. Anyway. Someone's last name is Palmer. Okay? I'm hearing someone went way, okay, these connect. Someone goes way overboard for the holidays. when they decorate and they give. They're a good gift giver, but there's always a reason that this person gives gifts so they can have control over people. But anyways, this person that goes overboard on the holidays is a really good gift giver. They went way too overboard with Coming For You Collective. Yeah, they took it way too far. And because they did take it as far as they did, they're in legally some really bad trouble. And so are the people that protected them. So anyway, up here, I was meditating, and this came out, divine feminine that has been attacked by a whole lot of people. Okay. Um, Down here, we have a divine masculine and a divine feminine, and they both happen to be twin flames. Okay. So we're going to tackle this one first because there is so much here. And before we get started, I wanted to thank all of you that are supporters. You have been part of my tribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It does not go unnoticed on my side or unappreciated. Thank you very much. And one thing I wanted to say is keep smiling, keep laughing. You know, it's important, you guys, because you'll get in a funk or in a mood that you have a hard time getting yourself out of, and you can definitely break it up with some laughter. Last night, we have comedy clubs, and my boys and I, we love comedians. Anyways, there was one that was coming to town, and he's hilarious. And one of the topics that he covers is dyslexia, and you can't stop laughing because everything he is too. But everything he's talking about, if you're dyslexic, you can relate to it, and it's just funny. And he's really good. And there was a couple of other really good ones that came with him. But went to that last night, and we laughed and we laughed and laughed. And that was really, really fun. So that's what we did for my birthday. But I just think maybe some of you need to just do that. You got to break some stuff up. I'm going to continue to keep putting some different comedians that I like. I will post them on the post where you guys can see it. Just like Sundays, I try to always put up Michael when he does his Sunday service, because I just love him. He's an amazing person. But there's a lot of different people that I post their stuff, music. But I'm going to get better posting some more comedians up for you guys, okay? Just for fun. One guy that he's just storming, I'll just say basically the nation, his name is Nate. How do you say his last name? Bargatze. And I put some of his stuff up too. But one of the most amazing things about Nate is that he doesn't have to be disgusting, crude, to be funny. And he talks about so much regular, everyday stuff that everybody can relate to. He's hilarious. Anyways, he has a show called Nate Land. He's friends with so many comedians. He's changing the world of comedy. And he promotes so many people for so many wonderful things. There's a podcast called The Consumers. Those guys are great to watch as well. Anyways, I'll put some more of those things up as well. It's just always nice to have some things to, if you're down and out a little bit or feeling even lonely, watch these things and it might pull you out of that slump you're in, or whatever funk you got going on. So anywho, I hope you guys have had a beautiful, wonderful weekend and got rested up because the weather is coming to an end, isn't it? Changing. So, no, you're not going outside. Get up there. Lay down. No, you don't need to go out right now. No. You don't need to go out right now. I can see those pretty eyes of yours. It's giving me the eyes. All right. So, there's a lot of stories I could tell by the cards that were coming out, but I was just flopping them down, kind of looking at them a little bit, but not studying them. I just look at, there's a lot here. There is a lot. But anyways, this is a divine masculine and a divine feminine. I don't know if until we get into these cards more, if these two ever knew each other or ever were together at one point. If not, they will be coming together. There is something good for two people. I did see that, felt it. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. And there's a lot of people that tried to stop this. Um, and there's a lot of, I could tell this feminine here, she went on her way with whatever it was. She has accepted her journey. She went for faster forward. The masculine, he's back now on his journey too. He went back and forth more times to his south node than she did. Okay. She's done more shadow work. She's been through more dark nights of the soul than he has. But the main point is both of them are going forward. They're at a point, both of them, that people can try to do all they want to these two. And now where they've leveled up to, it's just like people want to cast on them. People want to, anything that people are going to attempt to do to stop or block these two in their life. It doesn't matter which shape or form it is. People are going to need, they're going to learn to mind their business. But anything anybody goes to try to do, it's going to automatically reverse and go back to that person or the group. So people are going to learn before this end of this year comes up. It's going to get really bad. Those of you that don't know how to mind your business. Those of you that don't know how to get on with your life. Quit stealing from others. Quit conning and scamming people, stealing people's identities, stealing their lives, their inheritance, taking people out for money. This stuff's coming to an end, whether you people, you scumbags, believe it or not. Yeah. A couple of you were sitting on my channel just a minute ago. You're gone now, though. Anyway, this 2 and 2 here, this represents both of them are balancing out their lives. They're mirroring each other. They're not together. They're not together. But they're mirroring each other beautifully. They both can juggle things in a positive way. Okay? They got the balancing act down. They're both balancing out their masculine, their feminine energies. Okay? They're both have very strong foundations. They have multiple TV trays, multiple side tables, multiple coffee tables. If you've watched my channel long enough, you know when I say those words, what those mean. Okay? That's how you build your foundation. Anyways, there's lots of people, though, that partnered up to come against these people. They're fighting. So this 2 represents partnering up to come against this masculine, feminine, and everybody. The end result is nothing but fights. That's it. Okay? So, good work. Yeah. Whoever this is, bravo! Anyways, there's a liar here. Really bad, bad, bad liar. And there was a job to be done. I feel like on both of these two. I think there was a contract or a hit on both these individuals' heads. A cricket singing in a cage makes little noise. A choir can raise roofs. See, people don't want, karmic people don't want people that have been harmed and hurt, moved on their journey, even if it's away from people that didn't want them to go away from them. They don't want to see them have success. Because how dare you have success without us? We said you were garbage. We told everybody you were shit. So that's what it has to be. So we've got to put our thumb down on you, our heel in your throat, right? And make it be. Well, that's not how this is going to work anymore. I don't understand how you people were late for this. I know you had several memos, just like the stuff with the post office, right? You guys think that's real funny, right? Redirecting the court papers that were supposed to come to me. Well, whoever got them, you're toast. Your ass is grass. You're going to like a federal prison, bitch. Yeah, you are. Keep it up. Think you're so damn smart? Y'all think this is the funniest thing in the world, right? Just like all this hacking, all of this getting into people's phones and getting illegal wiretaps, because really the reason why you make up lies to get the illegal wiretaps, because it's bullshit, you know it. The person you're legally wiretapping is not a criminal, but the person that okayed it is the criminal. And the reason why they're wiretapping your phone and listening in on your conversations, so they can block any opportunities for you, stop everything for you. And then when the wiretaps run out and they can't do that anymore, well, then they just bribe family members or friends or exes, and they start recording you. We're going to see how that's going to work out, because I have never, ever told anybody that they could, with my permission, record me. Nope, I've never agreed to that. Nope. Never consented to it, never gave permission. But there's a bunch of you out there that you think that you can do this shit because illegally you did it and the courts took it in because you went in front of crooked officials. So this isn't going to end well for a bunch of people. Just like you thought I was lying about those court documents till I showed them, right? You saw. I showed it to all you. You saw who the lawyers are, the law firm here in Utah, who allowed this. You saw who the judge was that let it enter into court. I showed you that. I even showed a picture of him. And I showed you guys each page and showed you the sloppy bullshit that got entered into the court system. They should be highly embarrassed. That was beyond sloppy and lazy. It's horrifying that our court systems run shit shows. Giant shit shows. And they get away with it. Totally should be embarrassed by that bullshit I showed. I never agreed to give away anything. Never ever did I agree. Okay. There's somebody that's really angry right now because there's someone else has a very similar situation to mine. And whoever you are, you're not shutting up. You're exposing. You're bringing out facts. You're showing proof. And there's a mother figure in your life that is having panic attacks. She's been trying to get you to have a heart attack or a stroke, and that's been coming out a lot. And I've had people doing that to me as well. It's so funny that anybody would want to waste their time on trying to do that, because it will go backwards. It has to do a boomerang in return, because you just asked the universe to do something to someone that's harmful. The universe doesn't understand where you're coming from. So this tells me how well you don't understand how universal law works. Because when you put out heart attack spells and strokes and beauty spells and all the bullshit that you people keep putting out there, all the universe hears is you want this too. Okay. All right. So good luck. There's a mother figure here. She's going to croak, man. Because she won't stop on you. Huh, look at that. She won't stop on you. Imagine that. She's an air sign. You see the light, though, so you're aware of this, okay? You're aware of this. Oh, this person can't stand you. Mm-mm. You have forged a path of self-discovery. And as you're doing it, you're just transforming like crazy. See all those butterflies? You're like, bling, bling, bling. You're just transforming. You're transcending as well, they said. Yeah, you're transcending too. Having faith. See that? You've kept the faith. Because you chose a path of conviction. And you have faith. Because the faith is what guides you through all the trials, the obstacles, the tribulations that was deliberately put on you. Even though they did several sacrifices on you, you made it through. Because you're always protected. Witch's brew. Okay, so when this comes out, we have the whole poisoning thing. So somebody wants to be careful. Somebody might want to poison someone's coffee or tea, or someone might bring you something. Say you like tea. And someone comes over and they're like, oh, I just found this new amazing tea. I thought I better buy you some. You need to try it out. Don't try it out. Take it right to the garbage. Coffee, same thing. Take it to the garbage. Do not be accepting, till the end of the year, guys, do not be accepting things from people you don't know. Food, drink-wise. There's a real high chance that they could harm or hurt you. And there's some of you that you will get, you are going to get what was owed to you. It is going to come back. And for some of you, when that happens, they're going to try to set you up. Because these people don't want to give up until they're all scared enough, or enough people have died or gone to prison instead of just jail. These people aren't going to stop because they just don't have enough brains, and their greed overrides them. It's an addiction too. These people that gang stalk you and get away with it, it becomes a sick and twisted addiction for them, and an obsession. The ones that hack you, the ones that get an adrenaline rush out of trying to harm and hurt you and your kids. I know it's weird. I know there's a bunch of you out there going, what? I don't understand this. You wouldn't, because you would never do that to someone. It would never in a million years would you do that to someone, okay? So you aren't supposed to fathom this, okay? Not at all. Okay, somebody's their favorite team is the Green Bay Packers, and they're hiding that they have dementia. They're part of a mass betrayal against you. And now all these people that got involved in this, they're, how do you put it? Well, they're turning on each other. Everybody's turning on each other. One by one, they're turning on each other. All right. Last name, Bates, Lim. And we have Owen, and we have Jessica. We have Cindy Lou. Someone calls somebody pumpkin pie. I said Cindy Lou, right? Cindy Lou Who? The show. You know who I'm talking about. Cindy Lou and the Who's. The Grinch. Somebody's a Grinch. Okay? Somebody's a real Grinch. And Melinda. I got the name Keith as well. Okay? Just pulled a couple cards. Also, I'm being told that this person that is in Grinch energy, whoever you are, collective, that I'm talking to, you are one of the only people that can get this person out of this energy. Okay? And you're like a direct lifeline. Oh, yeah, look at you. Tiger Lily. Look at that. That's you. You're Beautimus. Beautimus. Yes, you're Beautimus. You are one of the only people that can get this person out of this funk that they're in. And people are wanting you to come back now. After everybody didn't want you around this person, didn't want you near this person, didn't want you to have anything to do with this person. Now they want you to come back because they can't control this person. Look towards the sun. Rituals and spell work from last Halloween are coming back this year with the vengeance. You're the underdog. Someone that got involved in this is from Mesa, Arizona. We got Murray, Utah. West Valley City, Utah. Somebody loves Snoopy, or they did when they were a child. Autoimmune disease. Somebody loves to sing. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. Unlawful possession of another's identification. Okay. All right. Well, I gave you a few there. I'll give you a couple more names. And then we're digging deep. Seymour. Seymour, Mindy, Derek, Lang, Leah, and I also know, Collective, there's somebody from Alaska that chose to go against you. They figured out they'll never be back really around you ever. They live in Alaska. They'll never know. I've been getting paid to help create lies about you. Yeah, someone from Alaska. This person's going down, though. They're not nearly as smart as they think they are. So there's a trail to them because they got bribed. Hello? Da-da. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Someone's from Pennsylvania. Someone's from Ohio. Someone's from New Jersey. Florida, the Keys area. Something about Jupiter Island. Did I say Iowa? I'm here in Iowa. Sioux City. Kimberly, Wisconsin. I don't know where I'm getting this, why I'm getting this. Maybe because of Alaska. Someone loves to have snowball fights. That's just, I don't know. Somebody used to make igloos as a kid. You know, with the square igloo, the thing that we had when we were kids. They came in red and blue, if you guys remember. And they were the perfect size of our ice blocks. Well, they turned into ice blocks, that you would push them down. It had a handle. It made the perfect size for your snow brick, to build your igloo. Anyway, that's for someone. Somebody built igloos. Somebody had loved having snowball fights. Somebody out here likes to go ice blocking. Ice blocking's fun, actually. We used to do it a long time ago. I just heard hooky bobbing. Someone goes hooky bobbing too. All right, we're digging in. Okay. We're going to start right here with these cards. So, there's a Viper. She's a feminine. Okay? I'm telling you, there's a lot of stories that are going to come out, so pay attention. But there's a Viper. She's a feminine. Okay? You need to be careful. This person is going to try to manipulate you. And she thinks that she can do this because she's done this before to you. Okay? She looks like prim and proper any day of the week. But behind the scenes, she's a Viper. Okay? She's a very calculated person. And she is going to win at all costs, they just said. But she's exposed as the fox behind the scene. For some of you, there's many of us that have had, the crimes against us. They took them, overseas, offshore accounts. She's a part of that. Sure is. And she recently went overseas again. It's all about money. All about money. Okay? You got rid of this person out of your life. Okay? You swept them out. You cleared them away. You won't allow them back. They would love to anchor themselves back to you because if they can't keep anchoring themselves to you, they don't get this offshore money. Okay? You were the ladder that they climbed to get this. There's a house involved too. Okay? There's a house that was yours that was taken. For some of you, like me, you went through a divorce and it was horrible. And that's how you lost it. But the way they did it and what was supposed to go to you wasn't the right amount. You didn't agree with what they sold your house at. Somebody else here, you were also left a house. Okay? You're the oldest child like I am in my family. My dad, my brother, they knew when my dad, he had had several conversations with us of what went where and who got what. And my mother and father's house was never to go to anybody but me. Not my brother. He has a bigger house than they have. He has way too many assets and toys. But that's not how it went, did it? Yeah, well, whoever's in the wrong house will be getting out because they're going to have to get fitted for their orange jumpsuit. But you can bedazzle that when you go to prison. Hmm. It's amazing how these people, too, feel like so confident that you knowingly and willingly help steal an asset that you're even not blood tied to. But you're such an egomaniac little prick, you believe that you should have it. And now you're upset because you're exposed. Hmm. So, there's an egomaniac behind this feminine. She's got an ego too. They do this to several people. That's why they don't care. It makes it easier for these people, if they're not even emotionally involved with you, to take from you, for whoever I'm talking to. Then they really don't have to care. Okay? But some of you, they stole your inheritance and they bought several properties. I've talked about a ranch that was taken for some of you. Some of you, there's timeshares, multiple of them actually. Some of you, they stole your inheritance and started several businesses, and the businesses with your business money, your name on everything. They've been paying all these people to come at you with it through it. Isn't that nice of them? And then they want you to crawl back, begging them and apologizing to them for trying to kill you and abuse you and your children. And then they'll give you little crumbs back of what they stole from you. That's how these people think this is going to work. It's not. It's not. But anyway, they also went overseas and bought property too. Okay. There is a property that is in Mexico that was bought. Yep. Stolen inheritances. They don't think you know. Just like my family doesn't think I know about all the different places. Let's see. We got Mexico. We got Bear Lake. We got Oakley. We got Francis Camas up by Midway, right? We got California. I can't remember the name of that town. I got the address though, so when the cops need it, I'll be more than happy to give it to them. I even got a picture of the house. Yeah, I could go on for quite some time. Yeah. Oh, and the vehicles that you guys all are driving around in that you didn't pay for, oh, those are going to be taken from you too. And whoever's driving around in my father's truck, that's going to get shoved right up your ass. Oh, it sure is. You will not be driving my father's truck much longer. Never was meant to go to you. And if it's one of the grandkids that has it, oh, we're going to have some fun with that. Because the only person that should have been driving my dad's truck besides my brother was me. Not any of you spoiled little entitled, rotten grandchildren on my mother and my brother's side. Yeah. And those of you that you want to keep hacking me, that your grandchildren, you get paid. Those of you that want to stalk, you want to feel like you're going to go into court and say horrible things about Aunt Steffi. Well, we're going to see how that's going to work out for all you little ones, okay? You better thought about that, because I've never harmed and hurt any of you. And you're all old enough now to make decisions. And you're all old enough now to know that you were lied to, and you now turned into the same liar like your parents. That's got to be something to be proud of, isn't it? There's a lot of you that are going to start telling the truth now. I told you people this was going to go down. I know none of you ever believed me, but it is. It's happening. And there's so many of you that held on to that rope so tight because you knew the crooked people behind all of it, and you truly believed that they would never go down. So it never was about your integrity because you didn't have any. Never was about you having any dignity either because you don't have that. Because if you people did, by now, you would have owned up. But you're all in too deep, right? And you all know, you're very well aware of what you've done. I mean, I think you guys need to, like I said the other day, make a list of all the crimes you know you're involved in. You need to start going and looking up the penal code on it, the time that you'll go away for. Because I think there's a bunch of you that are going to be very surprised at what you got roped into doing, and you truly believed you were never going to pay for doing it. You are. I didn't go through, after my died, 15 years of hell brought on to me by many people. I can do my own stuff. I don't need anyone to help me. But when I make my own mistakes, I pay the karma. I recorrect myself. I make good. You people don't. No, 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 no. That's not a part of your we'll put it your genetic makeup, because that's basically how it goes. Genetically, you people are not inclined to be good people. You're not. You're not. Mm-mm. So, this couple here, they think you're stupid, collective. They think you're really dumb. And there's a female here that really believes that she can come back in and you won't see the light. She can, this time, really give it to you. Okay? Doesn't matter. You're the beautiful tiger lily. Okay? Don't forget. Look, a knife on 2 different cards right here. Okay? She's a horrible liar too, this person. But, you'll continue to have faith. And be careful. Someone wants to poison someone, and we picked up the poisoning more than once, but this is liquid, liquid poison here. That's not good. Not good at all. Paint it black. I just flipped this up to see what card was right there. So this song is from the Rolling Stones. Okay? I mean, doesn't that just give you demonic? It does for me. I've never been a giant fan, ever, of the Rolling Stones. But anyways, this song is about grief and despair, revenge, blood. Okay? This is inner darkness, difficult emotions to deal with, pain, introspection. This is like internal struggle at a high. Dark, dark thoughts. Well, this is in reverse, because this is what they were planning to do to you. You might want to go listen to this song. Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. Okay? But it came out in reverse. Because wherever you are, it's not going to happen. You've already done this. This is what I keep saying. These people, even these people out here that are stealing our content, they're going out and they're creating channels and trying to act like you guys or me. It doesn't work. We are not on the same time levels. We do not move around at all energetically the same. Not whatsoever. Your essence will never match mine. Mine won't match yours. I have goals. You don't. You have plans of how you can steal from people. That's different than me. I don't sit around figuring out how to steal from people. I don't sit around planning and plotting on people. I don't do that shit. I don't have time for that shit. It's a waste of time anyways. You people, that's what you do. And there's most of these people that get involved in this stuff, they don't even work. They're too fucking lazy. Let's just get real here. You people are lazy. But you sure got a lot of time to hack and track and follow and do hate campaigns and hate trains and all that good stuff, right? And commit crimes. I mean, there's somebody out here, I don't know who the hell it is, but I keep picking up on this too. Somebody out here, and I'm sure it'll come out even more clearly in the next couple of weeks, but there's somebody out here that's running a business that all they do is do fake passports, driver's licenses, social security cards, death certificates, and birth certificates. And they sell it on the dark web. And they're a part of this shit right here. I've picked up on this so many times. I keep forgetting I got to make cards for this. Yeah, I got to get some more blank cards. And I got to add some of that into the mix. But I have picked up on that for a while now, and then there was a couple of things today that happened that was confirmation, because I always tell you guys, I don't give certain downloads out until I have multiple confirmations on things, or certain things have to happen. But there was a couple different things that happened today going, yep, I just didn't pick that download up. It's real, it's going on. And this person that's doing this, it's like a side gig for someone. Someone has a regular job and this is side money for them. Um, but someone else, this is a full-time job. It's their gig. And they didn't realize the gig is up. So it's over. It's over, Red Rover. So there's a miracle coming for this divine feminine and this divine masculine, okay? Disappointment, it's in reverse. These two people have weathered a lot of disappointment. They have been through a ton. And it's time for that to be over. It's time for miracles now. Okay? Miracle is a transformation that defies logic, showing you the infinite possibilities of the world. When a miracle appears, it reminds you to maintain faith, for anything is possible, and a miracle might be just around the corner. Disappointments in reverse. Okay? A lot of hidden emotions, though, behind the scenes we have here. Because apparently, divine femme, divine masculine, you're both speaking the truth and people don't like it. You've learned to have a lot of patience, though. That's why this miracle's coming in. Okay? So we got a Knight of Cups that wants to come in. Okay? They're getting exposed for a third party relationship that they were in, and so oh well, here's everybody. I didn't Okay. Everybody popped out. Okay. So we have a kitchen witch here. Okay. Could be a Sagittarius, or you got a lot of Saggy in your chart, but this is one of the players. Some of you it's a Virgo, they said. And some of you it's an Aries, feminine. And then we have the devil here. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Y'all. And we got a Capricorn energy. Yeah, he liked to play around a lot. But this is over. It's over. It's being exposed. Okay? It's totally being exposed. I heard there, for some of you, it's a can. These are feminines, by the way. It's one man and feminines. So we have Aries. We have Sagittarius. We have Cancer and Capricorn. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, oh, we got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They wanted me to bring that up too. Okay. So we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Aries. There's no Leo. There is a Saggy. There's no Scorpio. There's no Pisces here. They just said Cancer and then Capricorn. So put it where it goes. If you feel like this story as we go along is yours, then it is. Okay. It just means that your sun sign didn't come out, but whatever other signs I'm talking about, that's the energy you're rolling around in. That's the energy right now that you're most comfortable in. Some of you, some of you could be in a Queen of Wands energy. Some of you could be in a Queen of Swords energy. Okay, right now. And that's an energy that you try to master. So this party broke up. Okay. He still thinks he's coming in, though. This is real slow. And he's in reverse. Because this is somebody that is not emotionally all together. Okay. This person could be bipolar. This masculine. He's really immature. He's a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Very immature. This person loves to mind fuck people. He loves mind games. Okay? That's how he gets one up. This is somebody that likes to gaslight people. This is somebody that plays the push and pull, hot and cold. This is somebody that would totally love bomb you and then completely disappear out of your life. And then go on to the next person that they already had waiting in the So So you just have to be careful. Okay? Mindful, careful. But this person wants to come back in because they're a part of a group of lunatics. Okay? Look at all of them. They're lunatics. Everybody's fighting each other. And these are swingers too. Yep, these are swingers. Yep. Um, this group of people, um, yeah, they share everything with each other. They share, oh boy, do they ever. Anyway, someone's gonna pass away. Um, this is not over. Mm-mm. Nope. Some of you, this is going to be heard around the world when this gets out. Because these people are also connected to some pretty big stuff going on behind the scenes. Okay. Um, See all these little devils? Look at them. Are they not? Look how busy they are. They are busy, busy, busy. Well, this is what they do in their spare time. Because I told you, we got a pack of losers. Nobody wants to make their money the right way. Honestly. Oh, hell no. No, no, no. Somebody's been thrown out of the group, though. They're on the outside now. See them? Yeah, one person. I call this the pitchfork crew, okay? So when you join the pitchfork crew, eventually you're going to get forked out. Okay? There's a star, somebody that's an Aquarius here. And we know that one of the feminines is an Aquarius in this group. She had everybody convinced she was the star. She's not. She's being exposed, okay? They keep doing death rituals. So by all means, someone must die then. This is connected to your family. Your whole family's going to be exposed, and somebody in your family's going to pass away, or multiple people in your family, because they don't want to quit coming at you either. And look at that, magician in reverse. See that? They paid this magician. He doesn't have any more tricks up his sleeve. Nope. Someone liked tricks too when they were a kid. Yeah, somebody liked tricks. Fruit Loops and tricks. I liked Fruit Loops and tricks too when I was a kid. Okay. Divine Femme. This is your song right now. Freebird. Leonard Skinner. They wanted you trapped in that cage, Sweet Pea. You're out. You flew out. You freed yourself. You're not going to let people put restrictions on you. You're not. Okay? You're exploring things about you, things about the world, passions that you have, things that you never had time for before. Because now your kids are older. Whoever I'm talking to, your kids are older. So you can explore and you go on adventures, little adventures, even if they're just with yourself. Okay? Basically, the call of the wild has been open. You know, when I have a couple of cards that are wake up call or accepting your calling. This is like the call of the wild calling you. Okay. Somebody used to have that book, Where the Wild Things Are. That's an amazing book. I have it. It's a great book. Where the Wild Things Are. Okay. I ordered us a new book for the channel too. It's a cool book. One of the gals at my work, we were talking about, she and I are like leaders of inspiration of trying to keep people kind of inspired. But she and I are always doing the potlucks. We're always coming up with we have contests at work, and we always help each other. She's in charge of a lot of it. But she and I used to be in charge of training our collectors. And we'd always try to do fun stuff in the trainings and that. But anyways, she has this book, and she knows how I love to read, and she knows how we always show each other kind of inspirational stuff. But um, she had this book, and she showed it to me, and she started to each week. She's making a copy out of this book, and it's an old book, but I love the sayings. Very inspirational, funny too at the time when this book was wrote, because there's so much stuff when we were growing up as kids we forget. That's real enchanting. It's those feel good moments, that when you see something or you read something or you hear it, it's a feel good moment, and that's what that book felt like to me. So, anyways, I ordered it for the channel because you guys know how I love books if you've followed me. Anyway, This free bird energy, this is like a restless heart too. Okay? So, Divine Femme, you might want to listen to that song. I'll put it up on the channel too, because that's a great song. I love that song. Okay, and masculine. For you, Divine Masculine. Elvis Presley, Love Me Tender. This is a great song too. I'll put this one up too. Because these are great songs. For whoever these stories are here, you guys deserve this. Anyways, falling in love, adoration, passion, affection. You have to be careful though, because there could be some infatuation here. Heartfelt sentiment though. Declaration of love, tenderness, emotional connection. I mean, look at these two. You just feel the love that they have. I love that picture. That's a beautiful picture. So that's what's going to come for somebody. Okay? So somebody needs to get real happy because you got some amazing happening to you. Okay? You got family that's concerned here. Okay? You got somebody in your, there's a third party that's running. Okay? And here it is. Third party. There's a family situation in your family and there's a runner now. And there's the family's concerned because they brought this person in. They were to abuse the shit out of you, Divine Femme. They were paid. This third party. Oh yeah, they were totally paid to do this to you. I've had this happen to me too. They think that's real funny when they're getting paid. You know how sick you gotta be in the head to feel okay purposely taking money to abuse another person? Yeah. There's something real special waiting for you people. There's a whole community here too that they were paid to help abuse you. Whole community. My family did the same shit to me. Okay? 100%. These people thought it was funny. Oh, they got great enjoyment. Especially, oh, look, we got the death card again. That's twice now. Oh, yeah. These people like to get together and they do death magic, death spells. They do sex rituals, animal sacrifices, all kinds of stuff. These are busy, busy people, okay? They're busy little devil worshippers, I just heard. They're very busy devil worshippers. I mean, look at that. See that? That's what they have manifested, collective. And that's it. Here's you in your koala energy protecting your child or children. Okay? Somebody that's involved in this has a Ford Bronco. You are spiritually ranked, very high, collective, especially above this person. This person with the Ford Bronco got insomnia. Someone took a student loan out in your name. Well, that was dumb, wasn't it? See? Let's get back to these little self-entitled grandkids. Somebody that is writes fiction came up against you. Obstruction of justice. Looking for some strange. But they want your forgiveness. Transgender. Fraudulent power of attorney. We got Kim. Jenkins. Teresa. We got Gary, Indiana. Black Audi SUV Q5, Q8. This is one of the people that likes to steal my mail. You got my court documents too. You better get those back. Crooked female judge. Megan. Will. Notori. I don't know how to say this name correctly. Shantoria. Neo. Barbara. Mary. Alice. Okay. All right, Divine Femme. Look at you. You're an oracle. You're in this Delphi energy. Beautiful. Okay? You set your course. Very good. You got new beginnings coming too. New beginnings. 100% you got new beginnings coming. Because you're the star. You're beautiful. You may be an Aquarius. You don't have to be, but you could be. You need to salt. Doorways, window sills, throw it down the toilet, down your sinks. You know what I mean. And not only do you need black, you need white, and you need Himalayan. You know how to do it all, whoever I'm talking to. You know what order. Yep, I am correct. Ace of Pentacles. I am correct. Somebody did take, this is an opportunity too, against you, Divine Femme. Yeah, bare bones. Yeah. This person's getting, this person that took this pentacle here to come up against you, they're getting stripped down to nothing. They're going to be left with their essentials. That's it. Yep. Because what's hidden behind is being revealed. This was about your foundation, stripping you of having anywhere to live. They wanted you out in the streets, okay? They wanted your stability gone. So somebody took this opportunity here to come up against you in that way. Oh, look at, who do we have here? Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Tweedledee, tweedledum, and tweedlenum. Tweedledee, tweedledum, and tweedlenum. That's who you got. Mm-hmm. There's another card with the 3 sluts. It'll come out if it's meant to. Wild Spirit. Okay, so they believe by coming together, they can harness this energy to attack you, to bind to you, and make you bound to something too. Okay, so one of these here, out of Tweedledum, Tweedledee, or Tweedlenum, one of them thinks they're the leader. Okay, what's even funnier though, out of these 3, all of them are in competition with each other. And whatever they just tried to manifest off you this weekend. They manifested endings. Well, about 10 endings. So they got 10 different things that will be ending by the end of November for them. Big things. So get prepared. 10. You guys wanted to do this to this divine feminine masculine. You got 10 things that will be coming to an end. Very major, very painful for you. Because this was about loyalty. Okay? It was about loyalty. Loyalty to oneself, loyalty. Jeez. These people just, they're into blood rituals too, I just heard. They believe when they come together that they unleash some kind of inner beast between the 3 of them onto you, collective. They don't do shit to you. It doesn't even come near you. Somebody here like howls at the moon. Like they get some attachment to them, and they literally are like howling like they're at the moon. Yeah, 7 of Cups. You guys, you don't want the 7 of Cups. You want the 9 of Cups. You don't want the 7. Okay? There's always some real bad choices in the 7 of Cups. And it's like, it's like you settling instead of gaining. It's like, well, I don't really want to do the work, so I'll just settle. That's what that is. It's settling energy. Uh-huh. Oh, this is very interesting. Now, where did that card go? Because that is super duper interesting. I want to show you guys something. So, Midnight Moth. This is about distractions on you, collective. Okay? Just all kinds of distractions happening to you. Now, I want to show you. So I got to find that card. It's going to drive me nuts. Hold on. Where did that card go? Aha. See this? This is that death energy they were sending to you. That's this moth energy. Yeah, they're screwed. Someone might have a 10-year-old. Someone might have a 7-year-old. Someone has a 1-year-old. Someone might have a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old. Somebody could be 40. Someone could be 39. Someone could be 22. I did say 40, yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. They've double manifested death over and over. And with this, they used that energy. These are dusty women. This is gross. These are dusty, musty women. And this is the energy they roll around in. Dusty, musty. Because that's what moths are. They're disgusting, dirty, dusty, musty. So they want to send you death. They're getting multiple deaths. And they're getting the deaths to many things in their lives. I told you there's 10 things that are going to come to an end by the end of November. Okay? Now they are manifesting 10 deaths too. Yeah. They have. They've manifested 10 people's deaths. So good luck with your little group with, let's see. We should just call them numb nuts, right? Anyway. And they have manifested distractions for themselves. Yeah. They wanted you distracted, collective. Oh, they've manifested all kinds of distractions for themselves. So that will be fun. Yeah, that will be fun. Fun. Okay, bird's nest. This is you. You're the mama, divine femme. This is one of the many qualities this masculine that cares for you, loves about you. This mama bird energy. Okay? And then you're also the owl fairy. Okay? You have a lot of divine wisdom. And you don't share it all because you don't feel that you need to. Okay? You share with the right people. You're a fierce yogi. Okay? This is beautiful. So this is why people are having a problem with you. Like people have a problem with me. They're like, because they have okay, it's just like, how do I explain this? And it comes out right. People have a picture of what they believe a religious person should look like, a spiritual person should look like, what their voice should sound like, how they should talk, how their demeanor should be, how they present themselves publicly. And that is that for whoever, each person, that's your own personal thing. People get so wrapped up and going, well, they can't be a good person because they swear. What the hell does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with me being a good person or a bad person. Or that they can't be a good person. They drive a Harley. Some of the sweetest, most kindest people do ride motorcycles and do ride. I mean, you never heard of Baca? Those are some of the greatest people ever. They ride for children. Children that get harmed. This is just like someone saying, well, they smoke, so they're not a good person. They can't be religious or they couldn't be spiritual. Well, who are you? Who are you? All of you that have made up in your different little groups with what people can and can't do, who are you? Who are you? I would much rather trust a person that can speak their truth. They can tell you where the bear shit. You always know where you are with that person because they'll let you know. They'll tell you. You'll feel it. You'll see it. They're not going to go around the bush. They're going to go through the bush. But people like to be lied to. People like false narratives. People love to put on shows. People can't handle the truth. Just because someone has a different lifestyle than you, that does not mean they're not a good person. And you that judge that way, you're not a good person. And you are the same very people that believe that you go to church every Sunday and you sit in a church, that you're better than everyone else. There's so many of you that go to church, and you are some of the shittiest people that walk this earth. But you believe because you go to church every Sunday, you're a good person. That does not make you a good person. Doesn't make you a better person because you're baptized either. Or that you're sealed in the temple. There's all kinds of things that could go on in different religions. I can only talk about the religion that I grew up around. That's the only one I could have experience with, basically. I mean, I've gone to non-denominational churches. Loved. That's my most favorite church I've ever been to. The Catholic Church, because my mother, that's her church that she likes to go be fake at. And she needed that because I was a part of her cover. So that's the reason she did it. And I mean, I've gone to Methodist, I've gone to Protestant, Presbyterian, but I've never walked into anywhere and felt like I belonged or that this is my place to be. Never ever have I. I would never ever try. What are the groups that don't believe in God? I would never ever even be interested in even hearing anything they have to say. Never ever ever. Jehovah Witnesses? No. No. And if you live in Utah, you always get their stuff, on the doorsteps. I'll talk to those people like a normal person, but I'm not interested in what they have to say. Because I do believe in God. And so that wouldn't work for me. But there's somebody here, I'm bringing this up because there's somebody here that truly believes, because they're religious, that they're better. It's part of, their shield. So many people hide behind spirituality and religion. And there's some of the worst people in the world. And there's some of the biggest criminals. But that's part of the cover. And there's so many people that will buy off on it. But I don't give a shit what you are. I don't care. I don't care if you're religious. I don't care if you're spiritual. I don't care. I care that you're a good person. That's what I care about. You got integrity? You got some dignity? Do you have character? Do you have loyalty? Are you a good person? Do you like animals and would never hurt them? Then you and I wouldn't have a problem. I don't get into all that other stuff. That's personal. If somebody wants to be religious, that's their business. It's not yours. It's none of yours to get involved and believe or disbelieve or whatever. Everybody should have their right to believe in what they want in that way. You just don't have the right to shove your belief system on other people, or because someone else doesn't believe in what you believe in, you're calling them a bad person. They're different than you. That's all it is. You're different. I grew up in Utah my whole life. And when I was growing up as a kid, it was really hard if you were not raised LDS and you got put through hell. And I did as a child, and so did my brother. We both went through a lot of stuff. But I also had a lot of friends that were LDS. I still have friends that are LDS, and they're lovely individuals. And then I've known some that were LDS, and they're horrible people. It's not the religion that makes the purple horrible. It's the person. They choose it. Just like spirituality. There's some real dark spiritual people. And they do bad, bad things. And there's some beautiful, wonderful spiritual people. And they are loving, kind, and do wonderful things. And they're not going to lead you down a road or try to take you on a journey about yourself that they wouldn't take themselves on. They wouldn't believe that way. So somebody here, they're trying to use this against you. That's why I'm beating this so hard into the ground, because this is personal. This is none of their goddamn business. This person's actually starting to piss me off because I don't like their energy. They think they are very superior to you. This person is highly educated. I will give them that. They know how to use words. I will give them that. They know the dictionary. They know the English language. They're very good with grammar. But that doesn't make you a good person. This person doesn't like who you are, because whoever I'm talking to, you're spiritual, like me. And you don't care if people are religious. It's not your cup of tea. It's not your deal. And you don't get in arguments with people about it. You don't get in fights when people start to have these kinds of discussions, much like politics for you. You just don't engage or you walk away. And then if people do try to pull you in, you'll tell them where the bear shits. And then they're like, see, right there. They're not a good person. They're not spiritual. Look how they're acting. Once again, who are you people to determine? Because society has created a look, a persona of what religion is supposed to look like and what spirituality is supposed to look like. And did you guys know that there are some people that are religious and spiritual and they bring them together? And that's a beautiful thing too for some people. Now, imagine the fights about that. Like, oh my God, you can't be both. Why not? Why not? Why can't somebody be all the things they want to be? Oh, that's right. Because so and so said it doesn't look right. It doesn't sound right. Well, then you go be you over there. You go be the miserable you over there and let that person go over here and be the happy them. You people have brain damage that think that you get to interfere in people's lives, that they don't cut the mold the way you want it cut. They don't fit the bill that you put out there. It's the image. The image. That's what you people care about so bad. It's that outside look. You're so consumed with what's on the outside instead of the inside. That's very sad. Very, very sad. Because there are so many people outwardly that are, they look very nice on the outside. They're very appealing. But on the inside, they are some of the ugliest people you would ever meet. But you would prefer, right, to be around and hang around them, because boy, do they look good on your arm when you take them out. But they're dumber than shit. You can't sit down and have a conversation with that person. It doesn't go anywhere. And you got to be careful who you sit them next by, because they're going to embarrass you. You get so bored with this person unless you're having sex, because that's all they're good for. But they look good. They look good. Remember, they look good. And this problem gets worse and worse every day, especially with this younger generation of kids, man. I mean, everybody wants to be a blow-up doll. And there's everything out there to make yourself into one. Everybody, I mean, that's the rage, right? Human blow-up dolls now. That's what you young girls are going for. Good job. Way to go. So disgusting. And all you guys out there that are purposely getting these giant butts and you're out there bobbing them in front. You know, I know. And I'll just say this. All you that are so obsessed with having these huge asses and you think that's so attractive, that tells me one thing. You like it up the ass. That's all about. And all you girls out there on videos and you're doing that thing with your butt in the air, putting it in the camera. Everyone knows. You definitely can run a train. 100%. You could be the head or the caboose, but you definitely can run a train. So keep advertising that, you guys. Super attractive. Super duper attractive. There's someone out here that's all about that. That's why I brought that up. There's someone out here that's all about this. And they're trying to terrorize this divine feminine I'm talking to because she doesn't have one of those big behinds, those big cabooses. She didn't pay to get one added on. She doesn't have fake lips. She doesn't have Botox, this divine feminine at all. And if people want that, I'm not putting that down. I'm just saying someone's putting her down. And the person that's putting her down is the person that has all of this. She's fake, every bit of her. She's a blow up doll. And she thinks that because divine feminine here doesn't want to do to herself what this other person did to her, that she's a loser. Okay? She sits around with her other blow up dolls. Remember? Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedlenum. You put them all together, you got numbnuts. All three of them, though, they're blow ups. Oh, yeah, 100%. So I guess if all else fails, there's a flood, you can float on them. They're like human floating devices. The mask is coming off because they won't quit attacking this divine feminine. She's boring. She dresses like a old person. You know, she doesn't wear makeup all the time. She doesn't do her hair all the time. She doesn't have 10-inch nails. She doesn't wear shoes with heels that are this high. Oh my God. She actually goes out and works in her own yard. She cooks. She doesn't order everything. She has a real job. Imagine that. She didn't suck her way to the top. But I'll tell you what, you girls are sucking your way to the bottom. But keep putting this divine feminine down here. Because she is older than you. Yeah, she is older. She's smarter. She's wiser. She knows what she is inside. And she's happy with her outside. Okay? She doesn't have to suck, fuck, to get what you guys do. She can be herself. You can't. She's the jack-o'-lantern of love. And everything in her life is on track. And there's a masculine on track too. And you people can do all you want. These two people are coming together. So quit what you're doing. You people are wasting time. These are twin flames. Their blue flame has been lit. Okay? That is the flame that goes between them. That connects them as twinners. Okay? Told you the mask is coming off of the numbnuts. Okay? They wanted everybody to look at divine feminine small. Very small. They didn't want people to support her. They didn't want her to have any forward progress, especially for all the hard work that she has done on herself. Okay? She is a Queen of Pentacles energy. It doesn't mean that she is an earth sign energy, but she could be too. But she is in the Queen of Pentacles energy. She's not concerned about all the riffraff over here. She don't care. She's not worried about it. Neither is this King of Pentacles coming towards her, this divine masculine. Okay? Now, we have a problem. Okay? There's going to be a test. This is a sacred test. Lord. Oh, man. This is very... Okay, I don't like this. I see, like I said, when the cards come out, I glance at them for a sec. I just let them go where they're meant to go. And then we put it back like a puzzle, okay? Oh, Lord. I knew there was danger, but I didn't realize. Oh. They're sending someone in, Divine Femme, from your family, your own family, to hurt you. This is someone that you think loves you. Look at this. It's a younger energy. I feel like it's a nephew. I feel like it's a nephew that they're going to send in that you would be unsuspecting. And this, look, look at this. So it's very, very upsetting that a family would put this person and you in this position. Do you know how sick and twisted these people are? Why would you put him in this position? To go harm and hurt someone he used to have love in his family? This is not romantic either. This is just family. But they've convinced him to do this. He's going to go to prison for the rest of his life. Oh. I picked up on this before, and I did not want to believe this, but here it is. Some of you, it's a Scorpio, a Cancer, Pisces. It's a nephew. It's a nephew. Okay? They think that you would never put this together, that he would do this to you. Yeah. Anyway, this is not going to work out. This is like they're sentencing him to his own death. And then, if that doesn't work out, we've got him. This is plan B. Okay? I mean, they've already been through so many plans with you, but they're back, they're back at it again. These are fresh ones. They've never used these ones on you before. So this person, he's awful. He's totally awful. Okay? Hi, Benarushku. Look at the pretty girl there. Hey, Benny. Wow. Oof. There's a lot of stubborn Capricorn energy here. But I feel like this person's either an earth sign or a water sign, because there's a lot of deep emotion in this desire that this person has to hurt you. Okay? They want to allure you into something. And allure, I mean A-L-L-U-R-E, that word. This is about feeding this person's sick and twisted desires. So these two things are supposed to happen before he gets to you. Because right now, your masculine is detached. Okay? And Divine Feminine, you're busy going through another Pluto transformation. You've been through several of these, but you're going through another one. But this is not nearly as hard as the ones you've been before. Okay? And they had to do this right now because numbnuts over here, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedlenum are, at it. And you got a whole family and community, too, in the background, remember? Oh, yeah, we've been going for a long time. We got to stop this one. Anyways, here we go. Your family, again, is 100% a part of this. Your divine masculine is being divinely guided in. They're not going to stop this. Because look, divine guidance coming your way. Okay? Some of you are air signs that are in the upright. Some of you, you're masculine, an air sign. Okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Some of you, he's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But you're both growing. There's going to be tons and tons and tons of peace. And I just picked it up again. There's a whole bunch of people in the background. I don't even know. I mean, this is so cruel. How could you hurt a turtle? Seriously? How can you hurt a frog? How can you hurt a, how you can hurt things and you don't have any, and you use them. The only purpose that you have to hurt these animals, mammals, whatever, is to use them to stop other people. So we're back at this bullshit again where someone's using turtles to slow someone down in rituals. You people, oh my God, you make me, you're sickening. You're sickening. You're sickening. You're like every one of you that You harm one time. You do one ritual where you sacrifice anybody. It should be you that gets sacrificed next. This bullshit would end. This animal sacrificing, children sacrificing, these blood sacrifices, this is bullshit. And you people are beyond sick and twisted that participate in this. You deserve some real horrible things to happen to you. I can't stand you people. And you're the very people that walk around in public with your head, your nose up in the air, and you think you're better than other people. Because, oh, last night, guess what we did? We ate babies. We sacrificed and we tore an animal apart and we drank their blood. Oh, you're powerful, aren't you? You need help. You need help. And it should enrage every one of you like it does me. You should be angry when you hear about this. This should make your blood curl. This should make you pissed off that people get away with this shit. But there's so many people out here that don't want to believe it because if it hasn't happened to them personally, it doesn't exist. And that's where so many of you are going to get a lesson. Because there's a whole group, a whole society of people out here that are all, we just call you the fence riders. Keep being fence riders because all you that want to ride the fence, your fence is coming down. Because you believe being a fence rider, that keeps you protected or it keeps you in the right or it keeps you in the light. No, you're just a dumbass. That's it. You're a dumbass. Keep being that fence rider. Fence riders never go anywhere in life. Fence riders are followers. You're not leaders. If you're a fence rider, you don't lead. You don't even lead your own life. You're weak. You can't stand up for anything because you're too busy riding your fence, right? Staying neutral, staying unbiased. Yeah, you fence riders sicken me. You're a huge part of the problem in society because you got to ride your fence. Ooh, but wait. If your family or you gets hurt, it's a totally different story, right? Because when it affects you, oh, then you're not going to be a fence rider. Oh, no, no, no. You'll jump off that fence so fast. Think about it. You people need help. All right, we got some names. Pelham, Morgan, King, Clark, Allie, Chantel, Audra, Lars, B. Someone tampering with evidence. Yeah, and all you police officers that are not on the upright. You guys, that's hard. It's really hard because when you have illegal officials out here changing the trajectory of people's lives, that's really unfair. Oh, but you couldn't do it to them. And they definitely wouldn't want you to do it to their house, their wives, their kids. But it's okay that they do it to you. Oh, because they get paid on the side. Yeah, and they feel powerful. So there's some cop out here that's tampering with evidence right now. It's a dirty cop. Enberg, Cyrus, Dillman, Jones, hiding behind the scenes. These are people all were a part of attacking you. Yeah. Attacking your mental well-being. They're going to be acting like a fool in court now. Cheyenne, Wyoming. This divine feminine I'm talking to, you're in this lioness energy. We got Rhodes, Ellen, Jan, and Walston. terpenine, delst, Mars. All right, this divine masculine. Oh boy. Wow. This divine masculine I'm talking about has a very special bloodline. That's why he's so sought after. So this divine masculine I'm talking about carries Christ-like energy. They don't want me to go much further into who he is for his protection. Just going to say he's very special. He's a divine practitioner. You have an ancient bloodline, my dear. You're way more powerful than any of these people that are attempting to come up to you. Any of these people that are coming up against you, with the wave of a hand, with the power you carry, they disappear. Just saying. That's not you hurting them either. That's just them going away. Being redirected. Their attention. You might want to think about that. That's how powerful you are. And where you come from. Okay? Someone drives a Lexus GX here. Okay? Stole your identity. Someone loves ice cream. We have a divine masculine here. Activist. Check your credit. The Lemurians were the first to clone. And that is very, very true. You gotta look it up. They were the very first people to clone. Hello, D. Burnsville, Mississippi. Someone lives there. Divine masculine. You got reptilians all around you. Somebody works from home. That's a reptilian. We got Polaris, Montana. We got a Scorpio here. Gonna have flat tires. Somebody here loves ice fishing. And they wanted me to go back to this flat tire thing too. There's a Scorpio here too that paid people to flatten tires of another family member. Demi. Kemmer. Benjamin. Using so much trouble, Ben. You in deep, deep shit. Are you in Chicago by any chance at this time? Just putting it out there for the cops. You can find him in Dubai sometimes. You can find him in Chicago. I don't believe he comes to Utah very much anymore. I do believe he's from Denmark. He does go on, hops on over to Sweden, Switzerland, Germany. He gets around. Jabba. Kiki. Someone's an assistant manager. You're a hidden gem. And I wrote this card because I started watching some stuff on this. This is very cool. Golbo, I can never say it right. Golbeki Tepe. So, I did post this video on the channel. So, it's an amazing video. It's for civilization. So, it's the time's 10,000 BC. Before Christ. So, go watch it. Very, very, very interesting. Really cool, actually. So, anyways, divine masculine, you are an open book. You don't have anything to hide. You let it out. You let it rip. You say it how it is. And you don't have you don't hold any apologies. You're like, this is what it is. If you don't like me, then move on. Next. Swipe. You're not a swiper, though, what I mean on dating sites. You did before, but whoever this masculine is I'm talking about, his divine feminine's his muse. She is in that Delphi energy. He knows damn well who she is. He loves her, and she's his muse. He's following her, okay? He sticks behind her to protect her and to see what's going on that she can't see behind her. She leads the way in that lioness energy as a divine feminine does. He's even protecting her behind the scenes, and she doesn't know it. She has no idea. Because she's very busy. She's put him out of her mind, whoever I'm talking to. Even if these two have never met, she hasn't put love on the back burner. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean by she's put this out of her mind because she is very driven in her mission. She knows she will meet who she's supposed to meet in divine timing, and she has turned that over to God. Whoever I'm talking to, you've turned that over to God. You don't have a problem doing that. She's in this energy right here. Buddha prepares too. Besides that Delphi energy and being a muse, but this is him. This is how he looks at her. He really, 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 really thinks that she's very special. And here we go again with those twins. They're telling me again, someone's got twins. Those 5-year-old twins I keep picking up on. I don't know who that's for, but somebody has twins and they're 5 years old. It's weird. But anyway, someone may have a 7-year-old too. Okay. So, and there's somebody I picked up on a set of twins. They're both 5. Picked up on somebody who's got a 5-year-old, 7-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 13-year-old. I hear someone going, 6-year-old? No, no 6. No 6. Everything else, but no 6. Anyways, passed on loved ones, angels, your spirit team, your crew on the other side of the veil. They're helping you release anything that you don't need to hold on to, divine masculine. They're freeing you from the people of the past that keep trying to attach to you. Okay? They know that you've let go, and they're not worried about it. They know you know about this freak right here that wants your divine feminine. They're very well aware that you know about that. They're helping you with this situation, okay? This is not going to transform into what it's supposed to, because before this, they're not going to let this. Used to care about each other. This is an aunt and her nephew. And how dare you people do this? You sick and twisted little pricks. Divine masculine, you're the key to this divine feminine. And she's your muse. She's your Delphi. She's your oracle. She's your Buddha, baby. She's your yogi. She's a Hayoki. Okay? She's not only a star seed. She's not only a twin flame. She's not only a divine feminine. She's not only an oracle. She's a Reiki practitioner. Or master. She's got a lot of tools in her toolbox. Okay? But so do you. And you're getting more tools in your toolbox because you're uncovering and discovering and finding out a lot of really cool things about yourself. And someone plays the guitar. Yeah, somebody plays the guitar too. So, what time are we on? All right. We've gone a long time. So I'm going to give you a few more cards to end this. And then I'm taking a break. Got to do a few things, and I'll get back on. And we're going to do this divine feminine here, whatever's going on over here, over yonder. Because I know that's a crazy story that's going on over here too. So, anyway. Okay. Let's give you a few more. Let me find a deck that I haven't. Aha. Okay, we'll just get out. There's somebody that's obsessed, okay? And this is about a divine feminine stability. Someone doesn't like. And whoever this person is, they've been obsessed with this divine feminine since last summer. So let's dig into this for a minute. See what we can find out. Okay. All right. This person, this person that's obsessed with this divine feminine, they have a tendency to get this hot and feminine here. She, she may do readings. She may just get on like I do and not offer personals, but, just does her channel. There's something going on in the courthouse. Somebody younger. There's an ice king, and there's a younger feminine, and something going on in the courthouse. Okay. There's a king of swords energy that's going to be in poverty after this court date, apparently. Yes, it's over, spiritually. It's over. Whatever. This is all geared towards this divine feminine here too. I don't know what that's about. But this divine feminine is innocent. So they must have went into, oh yeah, look at that. Courthouse and legal matters. That's the crooked judge getting exposed. Crooked judge getting exposed. Okay? Yeah. Once again, this divine feminine that right here, they took away her stability. She kept it, though, by herself. But I'm saying there was something that she was supposed to get, she never got. And it had a lot to do with changing her stability for the rest of her life. And there's somebody here that was obsessed that she didn't get what was coming to her. Okay? She's not going to be blocked anymore or blinded. The blindfold's off. Okay? The blindfold is off. And this person here that doesn't want to stop with the death magic, you're going to be going 10 feet under if you don't knock it off. You and your mother. Jeez. Dumb and dumber. Secrets. They're out. They're exposed. Can't keep those hidden anymore. Oh, look at this. Lots of people got in on this deal. Hold on. Well, lots of people got in on this deal. False reports. Oh, yeah. It's out. You can't hide it. Can't hide it. Nope. And this was people being paid. See this? Oh, yeah. This is the divine feminine's tree here. This was what was hers. Was supposed to be given to her through court proceedings that she was never brought into. Okay? Other people got it instead of her. But one of the main things was all these false reports that were made up. Whether this is truth or false, this is documents. Okay? That were entered into the court system. There's a Queen of Swords that headed up this little operation here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Well, she's stuck in the middle of this, and she's being exposed for being the head dingbat. Yeah? See that? Stolen money. Wasn't hers to begin with. But she didn't care, because there's a couple here. See these two? They were more than happy to help this Queen of Swords steal this from the divine feminine. So they're all in trouble and going to jail together. Doesn't mean they'll be put together, but they're going. Yeah, look at this. They wanted to torment and harass this divine feminine. So she was like this. And they did. They succeeded for a while, but this is in reverse. It's exposed now. This is sickening. This is disgusting. And people are going to start feeling real bad about themselves. There's a masculine here. He has to make a decision. Which road will he take? Which path will he go? Oh, he's going to choose the road of destruction, apparently. Okay. Yeah. He will get a new perspective. When you choose destruction, you tend to get a new perspective, right? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. He wanted to be the rich guy. Ooh. So he got with the trash box. Rich guy and the trash box. They're both exposed. That sucks. For some of you, this rich guy is a Taurus and his trash box is an Aquarius. Okay? Some of you, this rich guy is a Scorpio. And some of you, his trash box, I don't know what that sign is for that one. Some of you, this masculine is Leo. His trash box is a Leo. Some of you, this masculine was a Virgo. Okay? Some of you, his trash box, well, we can't quite tell you because he's got one about every hour. Some of you, this rich guy is an Aries. His trash box was a Scorpio. Some of you, this masculine is an Aquarius. He's another one that has all kinds of trash boxes, so couldn't tell you. Anyway, there's more, but you get the idea. Doesn't matter. The rich guy and the trash box are exposed. Oh, they involve someone's child. Now the child's stuck. Because they involve someone's child in this. Yeah, you people feel real good about yourselves? And they involved a whole community, family, extended family of people as well. A lot of people are going to pay the price for a bunch of selfish people here. But hey, there's a crazy grandmother behind the scenes that's obsessed too. She was footing the bill. She had no problems footing the bill there. No, truth's coming out about her too and her part in all this. Yeah. People are in their thoughts now. Several of them. See this? Some of you. For some of you, this is somebody coming to your house with certified mail and actually giving it to you and having you sign for it. Not letting your neighbors do it. Not letting your mail being rerouted to someone else's house for you, okay? Some of you, this is bad news for them. Some of them are going to get subpoenas, okay, to come to court for what they did up against you, collective. All right. Let's see. We'll do one more shuffle here. What else? Spirit. Until debt tear us apart. Contracts, careers, commitment. Saturn energy. This is going to suck for these people because there was no love here. Never was. These people don't believe in love. They believe in contracts. And debt. Until debt tears us apart. Isn't that amazing? That's what these people got married on. That's what they got married for. There's no love. Dark night of the souls. There's a masculine. This rich guy that's in reverse. Yeah, he's not feeling it, liking it too much anymore. Nope. No, he's not. He thought he had it all figured out. He thought he had a solid foundation he was building on. He was building on debt. He got married. The minute he got married for money and blood money, he created debt. As soon as they said, I do, they were binded to debt. Oh, I heard by a blood ritual too. Isn't that nice? Separation. So He is separated from this trash box that he thought was so amazing. Yeah. Yep. He's expecting something, though. Okay? He's expecting something. Whoa. Oh. This popped around. It went forward, backwards, and then it ended up over here sideways. This is not his money. Mm-hmm. He knew it. It was never his. Wow. That is freaky weird. Huh. Just something I noticed on this. Well, anyway, there's something I noticed on this that I've never noticed before. And it has to do with something that I noticed about someone else the other day. Anyways, that's crazy. But somebody has a neck tattoo. Okay. That was stealing this abundance or a part of it. And they feel really bad now. Yeah. Here's this high priestess energy. She thinks she's a voodoo pillow princess. Yeah, she's exposed and everything's going in reverse to her. Her and her mother. Yeah, she thinks that she's single, sexy, and successful. Because she did this stealing from other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She won't be going anywhere soon. She does like to travel, whoever this person is. Yeah, she's too busy. She's been caught. She's been caught. She's been caught. Yes, she's been caught. She tried to 7 swords. Yeah. She's all about the 7 swordsing. Okay. Some of you, this is an Aquarius. Okay. Feminine. She's batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. She is a trash box. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would be late 30s, early 40s. Mid 40s at the most. Anyways, she put on an image, and so did this nice guy that she was with. He's exposed now. He's in reverse. Okay? This is more people involved. Oh, wow. There's a detour coming. There's a detour, I heard. Divine masculine. So we got a divine masculine here. This person's getting detoured. Divine masculine is stuck. This divine masculine in this, he's stuck till spring. He's getting an overhaul. He is distant and retreated from his divine feminine. See that distance? So you won't be seeing him, honey. Not until spring. Okay? Hello, Moo Cow. Yeah. He's stuck in a cycle that is ending. He's going through a lot. I said there was going to be detours. Bottom of the deck. There it is. Okay? But he's picking and learning up about what synchronicities are. Patterns, repeated patterns, whether they're karmic or they're good. He's learning about karma. He's learning about dharma. He's learning about burning karma. He's learning about a lot of past life stuff because he's understanding now why these different people in his life that he'll cycle out a whole group of people, situations, whatever it is. And then I've gone long enough in hermit mode and done this and this and that, worked on this and that. And then I'm going to come out and meet a whole new group of people. Changes everything. But yet, this new group of people, they're just like a level up from that last group of people. Okay? These people look a titch bit better. But it's the same situation, the same narratives, the same behaviors, the same attitudes. And it's always people trying to one up off this masculine. Okay. So anyways, he is healing. So he's in a cycle. He's spiritually, highly spiritually protected. But they're not going to let him out right now. Spirit has got to, hold on, Meg. It's like he's in the holding tank. Hold on, Moo. Yeah. He's prepping for his soulmate. He's marrying his soulmate. You see that? Yeah. Okay. Almost done, Moo. Hold on, baby girls. 10 of Wands. Oh, boy. There's a karmic here. Yeah, there's a karmic here. He's in his north node. He was dating a freak between the sheets, okay? She was very young. Stop. Hold on, babies. Very young. Very young, okay? Wands energy, okay? She took him to the 10 of Wands too. But anyway, that's coming to an end. There's a doctor out here that altered medical records. He's going away. He's exposed. He's exposed. Okay? Remember that death magic that this individual here doesn't want to let go of? It's in full reverse to you, sweetheart. You're screwed. And somehow you're involved with the doctor too. Some of you, this is a CNA, this is a nurse, an LPN, an RN that got involved with some stuff with the doctor, okay? Power of attorneys over people to steal their inheritances, okay? There was a group effort that's done, that's over. There was a blood ritual too. That's getting exposed that these people are all a part of, okay? These people are very bothered now. This is unbothered in reverse. These people are very, very bothered. And there's a mature man here, okay? That's the divine masculine. Bottom of the deck. I said in the beginning, there's a king of swords energy here. He's, oh boy. Wow. He did a lot to whoever, yeah, he did a lot. He did a lot. He did a lot. He did a lot. So look what he has to look forward to. Karmic femme. Yeah, he and this karmic femme. And a mature woman in reverse. So this Ice King here thought he was something else. He was not concerned of what he was doing, but he sure is now. He and these two, the karmic femme and the mature woman in reverse. Remember I said there was a mother-daughter duo that likes to do voodoo, hoodoo, all that? There you have it. They're in trouble. So, all right, guys. I am going to go and do some of the things I have to get done. Then I will come back on in a little while and we'll finish up this reading over here for this divine feminine, because this is a doozy. I saw some of the things that are coming out and I'm like, whoa. But in the end, it's going to be beautiful. So I do want to get this reading out because somebody needs to hear this, because this is, in the end, like I said, going to be some very beautiful, good news for someone. So thank you very much. Go watch the other lives that I have put up. There is also a video under videos that was put up. Make sure your bell is on all. Subscribe to the channel, because I have people that hack my channel, like to go in and unsubscribe you guys, okay? And you do need to check on a regular basis if I've uploaded anything or not, or posted your homework over on the tab that says post, because they keep taking, when they hack my channel daily, they go in and they take everything off public. So I have to, a couple times a day, go in and make everything public. So I have not uploaded thumbnails, and I know some of you are like, why is she not uploading her thumbnails anymore? Because they have not been letting me upload the thumbnails. I try to do it and it errors out. So I've just been doing the videos and not letting it bother me. And I'll be able to upload them. So again, it's just the games these people play, excuse me. And so the best thing is not to give them the energy that they're looking for out of you about this kind of stuff. And the minute you start letting it bother you, then you'll manifest more of it. So, anyways, I've learned over the years of all this harassment and them terrorizing me and all the things that they've done. You learn patience. You really do. You learn a lot of patience. And you learn to walk away at certain times and just do your thing and let it go and come back. And it'll be a new day. So, with that being said, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys soon. And we'll catch back up and find out what's going on over here for this beautiful divine feminine that's waiting in the wings. Thank you very much. Love my tribe to the moon and back.